we are excited to introduce a truly inspiring individual who has dedicated her career to improving health and well being of others. Dr. April Dawn Lucero is a lifestyle medicine physician who believes in the power of prevention and sustainable living. She earned her Doctor of Medicine degree from Southwestern University College of Medicine and has since expanded her expertise, becoming a certified lifestyle medicine physician and a skilled plant based chef. Through this unique combination, Dr. April helps her patients take a proactive approach to their health, focusing on nutrition and lifestyle changes that make a lasting impact. Beyond her clinical work, Dr. April is a passionate speaker and educator, sharing her knowledge on topics like lifestyle medicine and plant based nutrition. She's made it her mission to help people understand how small, everyday choices can lead to healthier, more fulfilling lives. Whether she's teaching, cooking, or consulting with patients, Dr. April's goal is always the same: to inspire positive change and promote a healthier future. It's our pleasure to welcome Dr. April Dawn Lucero.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Okay, so it's a privilege to serve the Chinese Filipino church here in Cebu City and to be with, I think many here are Chinese, right? And we have also non-Chinese here, but all of us still have the same roots and that we're all sons and daughters of God. Okay, so let me ask our technical team, give us a few seconds to change our laptops. Okay. Okay, so while waiting, I'm not a full Chinese, but I'm only 25%. Okay, but I hold my grandfather dearly. He is from China, and I know that many of you here has the same history. During that time, long ago, it was very difficult in China, and many Chinese people went to the Philippines during the Spanish era, where the trade was very good from Philippines to China, right? And it attracted some Chinese people to come here for greener pastures. And my lolo was one of them. And life was really hard because, at first year high school, both of his parents died already, and the youngest of their siblings was still 2 weeks old. Okay, so my lola, if you're familiar with the Colon and Carbon, they had a store there, and that's how the family survived. But by God's grace, now God was gracious. Of the 3 children, He was able to let them go to medical school. 2 now are doctors, an ophthalmologist and retina specialist, and my mom is a pediatrician. And I owe my life today because of the hardships of my grandfather. Okay. Okay. Okay, so anyone here whose family also came from China? Okay. Okay, so okay. Okay, so the title of our presentation today is Food as Medicine. Okay, so long ago, we don't have the luxury of having factories and making all those chemicals to make our medications. So many of the medications that people use are plants, right? They ground leaves, boil them, make them to poultice, and put them on wounds. They drink them. So that was medicine. Even up to now, some of more than 100 medications, I think, come from still plants. Like if you're familiar with atropine. Okay, atropine is from a plant. If you see that purple flower, belladonna. Okay, so atropine regulates your heartbeat, no? It's an anticholinergic, so if you're having a slow heartbeat, it will speed it up. We have medications like, what else? Vincristine, no, vinblastine. So if you're into chemotherapy, if you're familiar, or if you have a family member who has cancer, no, that came from plants. Okay? So, okay. But have you thought about our food as our medicine? Now, the food on your plates right now, have you thought of them as the medicine that you need for good health? Because medicines, they only control the symptoms. Example, you're hypertensive. Some of your medications open up your arteries, your blood vessels, so that your blood pressure will go down. Some of them will slow your heart rate, so your blood pressure would go down, okay? But that's just symptomatic. If you take those medications, does it automatically make you healthy? No, right? Because what gives you health is the food that you're putting into your body. The food that you're putting into your body becomes the building blocks to make your body, okay? So example, you're building a building. If you have good quality materials, you have a sturdy building that can withstand earthquakes. So it's the same. Good food, good health. Bad food equals bad health. Okay, so I really need my slides. Okay. Okay, I think they're... let me open while they connect, okay, so I can see something. Yeah, because I really want you to see this. So you won't say that si Doc, she's just saying anything she wants. No, I want you to see the evidence, because we don't accept anything from just hearsay. We want evidence, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, so here you can see this is from the American Heart Association. It says here, unhealthy diets are a major impediment to achieving a healthier population in the United States. Okay, so it says there's a lot of barriers. What are their barriers? Food and nutrition insecurity. Okay, we don't have access to the healthy foods. How food is marketed and advertised. What do you see usually in the TV, in the internet? What kind of food? Fast foods, processed foods, snacks, right? Do you see like organic lettuce? Do you see things like that? Or fresh, garden fresh tomatoes? Okay, so what you see, you want to eat. So that's that's what sells, okay? Access to affordability of healthy foods, behavioral changes, because we focus more on immediate versus delayed gratification. Because in this world, everything is fast. You want to heat food, microwave. 1 minute, you're done. Okay, you want to cook food, you microwave. 3 minutes, you're done. What else? You want to go somewhere, 20 kilometers, you take a train. In other countries, you're there in 20 minutes, just 20 kilometers, or 40 minutes, okay? You have cars, you go there, in a few kilometers, you're there, okay? So right now, we seem to not want to wait. Even with food, even though we want to be healthy, but what you see is, oh, is there fast food? I can eat right away, versus cooking food in your house, now, which takes a longer time, okay? So these are the challenges that we face. Okay, sorry, we really have technical problems. Okay, so please pray for our Okay, for our, okay, thank you. So in our medical school, we're training students to become future doctors, taking care of your health and saving lives, right? But many years back, I was discouraged being a medical student because what do they say when you have a disease? What is the cause? It's genetics. Mostly it's genetics. It doesn't say anything about what you eat, your lifestyle, your sleep. We aren't trained like that, but we are so blessed right now that we've come to more studies with regards to your lifestyle, and we even did an assessment or a survey on our own medical students. So over the last 2 weeks, do you think doctors are very healthy? We're one of the most unhealthy people in the world. So we want to make a new generation of doctors, okay? So over the last 2 weeks, how often have you eaten fast food, sugar drinks, or packed foods? 60.3% several days, 16.7%, more than half the days, 19.2% nearly every day. On average day, how many servings of fruits and vegetables do you eat? Less than 2 servings, 60.3%. What is the ideal? Does anyone know how many servings of vegetables should you have in a day? Does anyone know? 5. And fruits? 2. But our students, almost majority of them, less than 2. Okay. So that's the reality right now, right? All of us have adopted what we call the STAD diet, Standard American Diet. And Standard American Diet produces Western diseases. Western diet, Western disease. So this is the Standard American Diet, 63% processed food, 25% animal food, meat, dairy, eggs, fish, seafood, and only 12% plants. Okay? And half of that is French fries. Okay. I don't know if this will play. If it will not, I'll just move forward. Okay, so it will not. Play. Okay, so it will not, I will not force it. Okay. 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 So this is Dr. Burkitt. He's a surgeon. I don't know if you're familiar, but for doctors, he's very popular. He found the root of this what we call Burkitt's lymphoma. We call it starry sky appearance. And he also found out that colon cancer is very popular among those who don't have enough fiber in their diet. No? And he said, in one of the studies that he released, okay, oh, laban lang, laban. Okay, bear with us. Okay, I cannot see. I'll stay here. Okay. So he said in his paper, many of the major and commonest diseases in modern Western culture are not found in third world countries, but they are found in those developing countries in the United States after the World War I. No? And this finding compels, he said, that diseases must not be due to our genetics, but to our lifestyle. Why? Because long ago, aren't these diseases so common, and now it's so common, right? So studies have found out that 78% of our medical conditions are actually lifestyle related. How many percent? 78, meaning 78% of whatever we're experiencing right now is because of our lifestyle and can be prevented. No? The good news is it can be prevented. So what are some of the examples of these diseases? Number one, ischemic heart disease. Number one killer, right? Heart disease in the whole world and in the Philippines. Number two, gallbladder disease. Anyone who has gallstone surgery, removal of gallstones, that's still related to lifestyle, no? Appendicitis from lack of cancer, cancer fiber, cancer of the colon, rectum, even varicose veins. That's from sedentary lifestyle. What else? Obesity, and so on and so forth. But did you know that when they went to the mountain areas, in the towns, they went to Uganda, they found in the Africans that heart disease is almost non-existent. They can hardly find it there, but it's so rampant and killing a lot of people in America. What do they eat? They eat like the saba in our place. They eat the kamote. They eat cassava. They eat squash, tomatoes, leaves, and for protein, they have beans. And look at their cholesterol. For us, as we age, our cholesterol goes high, more than 200, 300, 400, but look at them. It keeps going down, 145 at 40 years old. Okay? So they compared diets, and how can we reach that amount of cholesterol? So when I ask my patients, what do you eat? I can somewhat estimate this is the cholesterol by this study, no? Omnivores, usually your cholesterol will be at least 208, usually around that and going up. Lacto-ovo, plus minus 175, lacto, plus minus 164, and vegans, 141, minus 32, plus around 110 to 170. So other places that is almost absent too, the Indians of northern Mexico, Papua Highlanders, rural China, Central Africa, hundreds of thousands of rural Chinese live for years without a single heart attack. If you're familiar with the China study, it's one of the largest studies they have. It's within a 20-span period. It says here, in Guizhou County, there were no recorded coronary artery disease deaths for males less than 64 years of age in a 3-year observation period. But in our hospitals, it's almost every day. Okay? So these were they studied 65 counties. Okay. I wish you could see. Okay. So that's the China and all the counties they visited. Okay. Okay, so we were in Taiwan for a year, and it was a heaven for if you want plant-based food, because everywhere. So Taiwan was one of the counties that they included in the China study. Okay, so I have 10 minutes left. So they have so many plant foods available. It's part of their culture. And how I wish plants will also become part of our food culture in the Philippines. Okay. Their environment also promotes physical activity. So our food is as old as China. No, this way of healthy eating is as old as China and Chinese. It's as old also of the father of medicine. He also said, the wise man should consider that health is the greatest of human blessings. Let food be your medicine. That was the original doctor, the father of medicine. And it's as old as the Bible, our creator, our first parents. The Bible says in Genesis 1:29, and God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed. So the original diet was seeds. Grains are seeds, fruits come from seeds. What else? Your nuts, your legumes. That was the original diet. And after the fall, you can read in Genesis 3:17 to 18. That's when God added the herb of the field, which is your vegetables. 5 minutes? Okay. Okay, so what we want to encourage everyone is to shift slowly from this, what America eats, to that kind of plate, no? Which is a healthier kind of plate. Okay, so this is what we call your power plate. Okay, so, so half of that should be a rainbow of fruits and vegetables, different colors. 1/4, different kinds of plant proteins. Experiment, there's a lot. There's red, green, yellow lentils, red and white kidney beans, there's garbanzos, there's black beans, there's pinto beans. There's so much that you can explore with plant proteins, whole grains. There's so much kinds of grains that we haven't explored as Filipinos. Okay, so that's what we want to really spread in the Philippines. Question, will I get enough protein? Definitely yes, but I don't have time to explain. Okay. Let me just move na lang to the last, na. So some tips for you to get started. Take your journey to a healthy lifestyle step by step. So 1, enjoy. Do not suffer. No, just enjoy. What veggies do you like? You can start from there. 2, adapt. What are your favorite meat-based dishes? You can make that into healthier versions, okay? Explore different healthy recipes. Okay, so those are the foods I tried to cook because I have kids, 3 small kids. So this burger is made from beans, and that is not real cheese. It's made from cashews blended with nutritional yeast. Okay. And we love samosas, so instead of the samosa filling, we made it into a patty burger. And that's activated charcoal for the bun. Okay. And this, I asked my students yesterday to make this. We have now teaching kitchens in our medical school. So it was online because we don't have the facility yet. Yesterday. So they really enjoyed. They tried out those dishes. And these are some of the output of our students. Look at the effort. Okay. So that was air fried, though, the toefish. So, okay, that's a good effort. So plan ahead. You can make your meal plan for the week. Tip 3. Okay. Make the healthy choice easy choice. So instead of putting the chocolates, the whatever snacks, the chips in the table, put a basket of fruits. So when they're hungry, your kids will get the fruit instead. So I try to avoid buying snacks, a lot of snacks. So when my kids are hungry, they'll get the utan bisaya and the rice. Okay. So game plan, when you're going traveling, you plan as well. And include the entire family. When you're cooking the veggies, include your kids. They'll enjoy cutting and putting the food. Okay? Okay, set goals on your journey to improve nutrition. So right now, I'm almost done. What is your goal? One simple goal. So instead of making it general, I want to eat more vegetables. How about, if you're not really into veggies, how about just for breakfast, half of my plate will be vegetables. Every breakfast. That's a start. So right now you can think, what goal would I want for myself or for my family? Okay, and every time you do it, yeah, I eat veggies for breakfast. You know, so you celebrate. If for 1 month you survive, I'm gonna buy my favorite bag. Okay, so you reward yourself. Okay. So, how much are you ready for? Building healthy habits is not all or nothing, okay? You will be successful if you start what is right for you. It's person-to-person basis. What is right for you? Now, you are an autonomous person and you're in charge of your health and you have a decision and you can do it, okay? So, I'd like to leave you with this text. I know as human beings, it's so hard to fight against our own appetite. But this is our only inspiration. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Whether it be a character trait that you can't get rid of, God can do it. And if it's your appetite that's killing you slowly, God can help you overcome it. And I pray that you can.